Now I'd like to show you the hue and saturation tool, which is a really nice tool for either desaturating your photos or saturating just parts of your photos, and I'll talk a little bit more about what that means. So again, if we go up to the colors menu and we click on the hue and saturation, you have this item or this box that you can adjust the hue if you want to make them green. Okay. And then you can also adjust the lightness, which is another way of adjusting brightness and contrast, kind of like what we were doing before, except it's a more fine-tuned. And again, you can turn on and off the preview just to see what's going on here. And you can also saturate, which means saturation makes the colors more vivid. So if we increase the saturation, slowly our subjects become redder and redder, kind of like they're sunburned. So typically this works well with sunsets or scenery shots. But you can also use the saturation tool to desaturate or turn it black and white. So that's a way of manipulating all the colors so that they are desaturated. If you just want to desaturate a particular color, if you click on the color and then reduce the saturation, you'll see that everything around the subject stays green while our subjects are becoming more and more desaturated. Say I wanted to only desaturate the green, and select green, and the background starts to become desaturated. So here we're just going to do master. I'm just going to make it black and white. Click OK. And you'll see that it's kind of that there aren't as many striking shadows. So what I like to do when I make my photos black and white is I increase the contrast. So again, let's go to brightness and contrast and bring up the contrast just to make it a little bit more dramatic, maybe a little bit brighter as well. Okay, so here's the before and here's the after. And I think it's still a little bit zoomed out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize the image a little bit. And again, I can click on the scale tool, and you click once in the middle of the photo, and then just drag it to the size that you want it. Click scale. And then you might need to move it over to the left a little to frame the shot a little better.